Well, fuck. Is it that time again? Oh, don't wanna. Hi everybody, this is Jamie the D. Welcome to Alpha Prime. Next up, more hot Paolo action. Yeah.
Donde andrai, farfallone amoroso? The Subardium, Ips. This is a very strange thing all the same, the Subardium. Do you believe in Glomar, Arnold? No. But you should. Paolo fits it. Here on Alpha. You know, alone at night. Always. Every wall here, it's full of strange things. You can feel, no? Glomar's heart. There in the rocks. Always. Always here and there.
Don't go down that road with me, Paolo. I'm highly allergic to talking crap about Glomar.
Sure, maestro. Io me ne frego, però. No Glomar, no art. Only Ubardium.
Paolo, I want to ask you for something.
Yeah. What do you want, boss? What do you want?
Don't start yelling.
Mamma mia! They're here. Porca puttana. They will tear into me. They will kick me out. Without work. Poor Paolo. Quick bang, huh? Bellini. Bellini, you're up the spout. Completely and straight away. Report, he no have. Jackhammer, he no have. Permit, he no have. Oh, fuck. Where? Where am I only? Where can I go? You're my witness. Witness, yeah? I did nothing. Nothing against this company.
Shut up! Now listen to me, Paolo. That you'll get fired is the least of your problems right now. The company has sent special units here to eliminate all witnesses. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Yeah, you put it very nicely. Now for Christ's sake, grab your machine gun and try to make sure that they go up the spout and not us.
So we got after them. You to the right and me to the left. You find way out of the storeroom. Me, I keep guard here. Si, to the left everyone. To the right alone. Or vice versa.
Paolo, you're not gonna hole up somewhere, are you?
Me? Hole up? What do you think Bellini is, a rabbit? You mean hide, run away, scarperon. Go, huh? Paolo no run away. Paolo never run away. Imperium Romanum. This is my blood. For Venezia, for Milano, and for Rome. Only now, you know, my leg hurt a lot, so you better go in front alone and...
Now, that would have been a great speech if the voice actor wasn't flat as hell. Unfortunately, this is the level where you start to see the difficulty curve ramp up. Because there's only 10 levels, their answer was to punch you in the dick. And I've left a lot of deaths in to show you exactly how bad it punches you in the dick. These are company Black Ops, who are here to silence because no good established reason. Well, anyway, let's kill them. Now, the smoke from the gunfire often obscures the target. This is your first problem. The clip size is very small. This is your second problem, because there will be multiple people. And if you weren't keeping an eye on the top right, then you missed an opportunity to kill at least one of these two soldiers. Also, you got to be quick on the slowdown because it does actually have a small delay. So you saw we gained a bit of health back, and then we almost immediately lost half of it. Now we've lost most of it. But hey, at least that guy was running away, right? So as mentioned, there are lots of things that can kill you in this next section. You saw quite a few enemies there. This is the thing we missed, but don't worry, we'll be showing it in a minute. We'll be showing it usefully in a minute. And, yeah. this first time I was a little too cautious and not au fait with the level. It's been a while since I played it, and as such I get killed by the guy on the walkway who's going to turn up. This may be a cover-based shooter, but a lot of the cover doesn't matter because they fire at you from multiple angles. So, now for proper deaths. There are many ways you can fuck up in this level. Like, being in the open when you trigger that and getting shot to death. Bugging it out, as we'll see in a second. And triggering it too early. Yeah, you can see that the programming is so wonderful, the UI stays until we actually... There we go. And triggering too late. Guys walking in. Now, this is, by the way, yeah, a save. So going gung-ho, bad idea, because their rifles do a lot of damage. Even if you're in cover, you can get niggled to death, or in this particular case, get shot by a guy from the next room, as far as I can tell, because there's nobody left here. Then, of course, you open a door, you shoot a guy, and his mate kills you because of the damage of the rifles. So I believe this is the correct run. I'm being a little bit too cautious here, but as we'll see, that does still get me through. And here we actually take notice that there's a control valve, which is very hard because the icon's in the top right and very tiny. And lo, we don't have that crappy generic battle music anymore. But the fun's not over, because you see there is a semi-scripted fight in the next room. And even that can horribly murder you. Give us a moment while I save, which locks up the game entirely. And let's see what the next room has in store for us. Now, on the one hand, taking out these mini-soldiers, and not just the Flamethrower, is a good idea. Because it means the robots win the fight, and you've got worse enemies to deal with. Worse in the sense that they can't shoot shit. Also, that's the Flamethrower. You're going to learn to hate him by the end of the game. So, as you can see, we got very low health. There are 3 robots left. We're dead. Especially considering the aiming. But here's how you properly do it. No, I was lying. Full damage is ridiculous in this game, and can and will kill you if you're low on health. This is how you properly do it. Wait for this rather boring fight to end, because if you go in, both sides will aggro you. Unfortunately, this means Mr. Flamethrower is still around. That's okay. We have a means of taking care of that. Specifically, grenade spam. This is possibly the only room I've found where grenades are useful, and that's only because I'm literally spamming the damn things and throwing them in weird ways due to collision with the railing. Somehow I killed the Flamethrower guy already, but yeah. The only way out of that room is to waste all your grenades, but luckily grenades are useless. So now do a bit of exploration, because while there are medkits, that's not a medkit by the way, they are kind of hidden and going back to medkits is a pain in the arse, especially since we just went through an area we can't go back to. So another quick save, which is not really that quick. Finally find a medkit over there. And we're going to go into the next room, where I was not expecting a fight. Again, because I haven't played this in a while. It's okay though. It's just robots. And there's a medkit over to the right, which I will eventually notice. So yeah, I hope you got a mouse wheel, because if you don't have a mouse wheel, and at the time, I believe this game came out in 2006, you might not have, you'd be fucked, because this game requires a mouse wheel, and you can't actually rebind that mouse wheel key. Also, you'll notice the handling of this vehicle. This is one of 2 vehicles in the game, and they both handle incredibly shit. So, quick looting. There is nothing really amazing in here. Rifle ammo and grenades. That's pretty much it. Now for fun with the N-Force engine physics. You see, the boxes, their edges seem to count as diagonals for the purpose of jumping. So we'll see that in a minute or two, but first we'll see how easy it is for us to fuck up this physics puzzle. Oh, and we gotta use the loader again. War. Long periods of tedium broken by short periods of being very dead. This is the Alpha Prime experience. Yeah, notice I jumped diagonally there. That was not intentional. And nor is that, because I somehow bounced off the diagonal. Again, bouncing off the edge of the crate. You cannot jump over the edge of the crate once you're there. So the physics in this game, pretty damn broken. It's really easier just to let yourself drop. And although there is a door over there, it's not a terribly useful one. So we're going to... Well, actually I lied. It's the way we're meant to go. If it's a lit door or a lit switch, that's what you gotta do, because this game is linear as hell. Luckily, no encounters in this area. There might be something hidden under the railings, but fuck that. Also, robots, where we get to see how accurate the enemies are. I'm going to be using the Gatling gun, which is really not worth it, but unfortunately the only gun you're consistently getting ammo for. Now this is actually good cover, because the railings can block some shots and they can't shoot the walkway under us. But you'll notice we're already losing a fair bit of health and they're hitting us quite well despite the small target profile. Add to this that they do as much damage as we do, if not slightly more. And we lose a fair bit of health. We're going to lose even more health due to the way the game calculates fall damage. Now we can't, well, we can push that, but it would take about 3 minutes, so... Now, notice we took that fall damage after we slid off that item. Oh well. We're now going to get some more plot. So we're going to heal up, get some ammo, and try to go through this door. After a quick save.
Livia? Livia! The doors! Can you hear me? Why the hell aren't you receiving? They'll fry me in here, sweetheart, if you don't open the doors for me.
Bruce Lawrence here. I don't wear no skirt and I ain't your sweetheart, but I'll lend you a hand. I'm sitting at the terminal. I'm starting up the locating process.
Well, what do you know? Paraphrase Maestro Bellini. Finally, somebody whose brains aren't up the spout. Get a move on, Bruce.
I see you got some special ops in your tail. I'm picking up your vibe for some time, brother.
So, isn't that suspicious? Livia hasn't tried to help us, and we're currently being attacked. There is no point in attacking these guys, but I do anyway, because what the hell. Plus, there's a medkit nearby, so I'm not exactly worried, and we're actually quite near the end of the level.
Make him sweat. We're all dead anyway, so at least it'll be worth it.
Now, against small groups of enemies, going gung-ho is fine. But anything larger than about 4 soldiers in a combat encounter is definitely a bad idea. And yeah, using shotgun ammo because it's the most useful gun at close range. Dare say it's one of the most useful ones in the game, full stop, but there we go. We're actually going to get an explanation from Livia at some point, but first, another quick save. Believe you me, you are going to be quick saving like a motherfucker in this game. Especially towards the end. And we're going to take the obvious path here. The vents. First, a little bit of exploration, but there's literally nothing to see here. And now, I'm actually not controlling that last little movement. Sometimes you just slide over the pillars while this lovely firefight is continuing. But we're about to see some plot in a minute, so I'm going to shut up while silently rejoicing while the mix muted. You'll see.
Get a move on.
This is Weiss? This chicken?
As instructed, sir.
Madonna mia. No Weiss, no Schwarz, and Arnold up the spout. Me, Paolo Bellini. I am not here. I am a mistake.
Yeah, I can see that. A mistake of nature. How could they hire such a worthless sack as a prospector? Where's Arnold Weiss?
No, that I don't know.
This isn't our man, Sergeant. Surprise, surprise. So move your ass and get Arnold Weiss. According to the Coral Snake, he can't be far.
Yes, sir.
Well, it's a damn shame, my man. You're at the wrong end of the gun. But I personally have nothing against you. Perhaps we can still come to an arrangement.
Arrangement? Si. Paolo, I've nothing.
You're a prospector. It was your duty to measure the intensity of Hubbardhian radiation, to supply the company with data.
Date for researchers, yes. It was in the contract. Such a pain every day. Che palle. Paolo never experienced such bloody hassle.
Any results?
Hubbardhium. Sometimes forte, glows very bright, and sometimes pianissimo. Every place different, confusion everywhere. This passageway, forte. There is nothing finito. Nobody know nothing. Glomar no say.
It'd be a shame to throw away all that work. Someone responsible should give this database to the scientists. We'll take care of it, Bellini. Give me your access code.
Yes, I actually don't have.
Don't even try it. If we can't come to an agreement, things can end badly, Maestro Bellini. Capiche?
I don't try nothing. The access password? It's a DNA screwdriver, cazzo. Here, this for biodetector, but I must be alive. Otherwise it no work, huh?
Bullshit. Nobody gives an ordinary little shit like you access via DNA. I'll beat the crap out of you, asshole. Now, listen to me. I'll start by shooting you in the leg. I'll shoot the other leg. Then
No. No. I no take it. They already shoot me in leg. Here and here. Horrible injuries. I have holes everywhere.
you'll soon be laughing on the other side of your face, Bellini.
What's this for? It's pity to fire. I am nothing. But Glomar is angry. Very angry. Wait for his rage, Forte, oh. And Art is up the spout.
Idiots, I could have gotten more out of him. Forte. Heart is up the spout. We'll see about that. I'll get you, Glomar. I'll find you in the end. I'll pull you out of the fucking wall.
So, a suitably dramatic cutscene ruined by poor voice acting on the part of Paolo, and shitty music leveling on the part of the developers. Lovely. So, Coral Snake. Who is Coral Snake, and should we even give a fuck? Well, it's part of the plot, so I suppose we should. But still, somebody is a traitor, and it's totally not Livia, who failed to open the door for us and lied to us and stuff. No, it can't be Livia. Ever. Also a brief return to the Loonies.
Bruce on the line. Guess things are getting pretty crazy out there for you, brother. You know they bumped off that crazy Italian.
I couldn't get to him in time. I only saw the recording. Paolo managed to release the Hubardium the way he wanted. He would have got away under their noses.
Assholes. But I already hacked into that network. I got the goods on that heavy hitter. Secret Agent Colonel Olivier. A real big shot. I'm gonna look him up in the log. See why he wants you of all people, Weiss. Something really stinks here. They wouldn't just roll out the Marines to secure one stupid little mine. Hide in the pipeline for the time being. You can get further that way.
This will be a transition to the next level in a minute. There's a glowing switch we meant to press. But first off, Colonel Olivier, DAT ASS! And for some reason we're still using Betamax. So, yeah, there's a conspiracy and company goons, and the writing is so god-awful, I'm actually gonna sign off now in a minute. See you when I get up the courage for the next one, really. Next level, we're gonna have a crane puzzle. More physics. Livia totally not being a traitor. And totally not making excuses. And more difficult shooting, tempting me to use the incredibly easily accessible God mode. This has been Jamie the D. See you next time.